What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tooling with Newman. So today I'm going to do an unboxing of, this is the M12 Fuel, the 3-inch random orbital detail sander. This is part number 253520. So I'm going to do an unboxing of that. And then I'm also going to show you from 10 SpotTools where I'm going to keep it. So I got this Packout Insert, and I'm going to keep it inside of this Packout. So I'm going to show you guys that too. So that's about it. All right, let's dig on into this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do an unboxing. So I just got this guy in the mail. I haven't even opened it yet. So I figured I'll do an unboxing on camera so you guys could see. As you see here, it's the M12 Fuel. It's the detail sander. We've all seen the Milwaukee, the 5-inch orbital sander, which this guy is part number 2548-20, and this is the M18 one. I use this guy a lot. I really like it. It was kind of like an upgrade from this is a Harbor Freight brand one I had that is a plug-in, and I used this one for a bit. I had a couple of other ones of these. I had a Makita one of these, but then I upgraded to this one, and this one's great. However, there is some areas you can't get into, so hence that's why I got the 3-inch random orbital sander. So they basically designed it for carpenters or pretty much any trade where you have that little 3-inch orbital to get in them tight areas. So let's get this guy opened up. So they say this guy has 80% dust collection, which basically means it collects a lot of dust. It has the standard Milwaukee power state motor, which that's pretty, it comes in all the Milwaukee fuels. All right, so just doing an unboxing. This is how it comes packaged, like this. You have the tool here. So this is the random orbital sander. It comes with this little, I guess you would say, what would you call this? I guess a holster, I guess you would say. And you could just mount it. You slide it right in there, and it's mounted. The holster, you have a belt clip here, so I guess if you want to wear it on the belt, and it also has a screw hole here to where you can mount it on the wall. I guess if you want to mount it on the wall, and then in the shop or something, and then you can mount it just like so. That's pretty cool. Also in the box, we have a dust bag here, Milwaukee dust bag. I guess that helps with that 80% dust collection. We also have a vacuum attachment here, which I'll show you guys that in a little bit. So it's a vacuum attachment, and it has a clip to lock it on place. And we also get some sanding pads here. So I think you got three 3-inch 80 grit. You got three 3-inch 120 grit. You got three 3-inch 180 grit, I think it is. And you've got, this is the sponge interface pad to where, let's say if you're sanding some trim and it's kind of unlevel and you want to get in that area, you'll put this on to make it like contour around the wood or anything you're sanding. And that is it for inside of here. So just to take a look at all of it, let me clear some space here on my desk. So obviously you slide it out your holster, and you have your vacuum attachment here, which I have the vacuum here. Hold on, let me grab the vacuum. So I've got the Packout vacuum here. So once you clip on your vacuum, and you could, in essence, it'll lock in and it's not coming out. So that's your vacuum, and this is for, and you have various other different hose lengths, that hose diameter that you can work it with. So that's that. And then to release that, all you got to do is clip and remove, and then we could put on the dust bag, which, again, this is the 80%, which is crazy to think that you get 80% dust. That's a lot of dust collection, 80%. But so this guy does have the variable speed trigger. So it delivers, what was it? It's 10,000 under load. Let me think here. I think it was 10,000 OPMs under load is what it was. So, and the variable speed, you can go from 10,000 all the way down to 4,000. So we know all the variable speed. If you don't know about the variable speed trigger, it's, you know, the harder you pull it, the more it goes, the less you pull it. So if I just click the trigger gently, I'm gonna get 4,000. If I click it all the way, I'm gonna get 10,000. That's basically what that is. So this guy's very light. It's only 2 pounds, so it's really, really light, which is nice. It has like your different speeds there on the end, which I will show you. Let me get a battery. I have my battery here. Let me get a battery in there, and then you could see your modes there. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And it also has the light on the front here, which is a super bright light. It's, you know, it's like the whole distance of it, and it has a light button too, so you can activate the light on, off, if you don't want the light, if you want the light, whatever. So I have it in mode 4. You've got your battery indicator light here. That's 4. 1. That's pretty low. 2. 3. 4. That's cool. So they say it delivers up to basically stain grade wood finish. So it has a 332's orbital diameter, basically the rotation. So that's a decent amount, you know, which I kind of like that. And it also has, whoops, it also has a trigger lock here to where you lock it on, you push that button, and then it'll keep running, so you don't have to hold your trigger on. So nice bit of kit so far. I like it. So I'll let you know after I use it for a while how it is. I'm sure it's going to be great. I absolutely love the 5-inch one. I really, really like it. And I really like the battery too, obviously. But you know, it's definitely a step up from it. You could tell that they kind of hooked it up a bit more, I guess you would say. But again, that is the 5-inch one is M18. I have M18. I do run M18. However, I love M12. M12 is just a lot better for me. So let me get out the insert. Okay, so this is what I ordered from 10 SpotTools. Hold on. So this is what I ordered from 10 SpotTools. So this is your insert. It comes in, let me slide it apart. So it comes in 2 different parts, like so, because when you print it on the print bed. And then it has like these locking tabs here, to where you basically slide it into place. So I always have trouble doing this. So then once you, and you can glue them 2 together if you want, but once you sit them inside of the Packout, they don't go anywhere. So this guy here, this is it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartment organizer. It's the 5 compartment organizer, and it's the deep one. So how we put it in there, I believe, is like so. So it sits in there just like that. All right, and then what I'll do is I'll start putting everything in it. So let me unclip the dust bag. So you can put it in there with a battery or without a battery. So it has like a little attachment here to have with a battery. So we will put it in. It sits in there just lovely. I just dropped something. What did I drop? Oh. Sits in there good. Let me open up some of these. So we have all these different, let me just turn it so you guys can see. You have these different, basically, I guess you would say, holsters or compartments here to where you can mount, or you could put all your sanding discs. Now this part here, he did tell me about this. This part is for the vacuum attachment, but because of its size, it doesn't fit in that good. So what you gotta do is you put it in there and then you push it down, and it's designed, it will lock it down. Which, let me try and get it in there. There. So you just got to give it a push down, and then it'll lock it down like that. I forgot, I didn't put the vacuum adapter. It goes on like so. And that, and I think, does this go in there as well? Yeah, this. So let me stand it up so you guys can see. And the holster actually goes on there. I didn't put on. So you slide in your holster, and it all mounts in. So it all mounts in together. You've got all your different pack, and here we go. Get all my pads in there, and then bam. So that's how you have it. So this is called the M3 ROS insert, and it holds the M12 Fuel, the 3-inch random orbital detail sander. So that's it. That's all you got there. So we've got the sander. You've got everything that comes in the box. You've got the sander, the holster, the vacuum attachment, the bag, the dust collection bag. You've got all these sanding discs that come with it, which is, you know, you've got, like I said, you've got 380 grit, you've got 320 grit, you've got 180 grit, and you've got one of the sponges that comes with it. And you could buy more. You could buy more. You could fit, I mean, you can see here, you could fit many, many more discs in here. So it's pretty awesome. So then once you have everything all loaded in there, you close it up, nothing touches the roof, and then bam, there you have it. From 10 SpotTools. Shake it upside down, and then open it back up. Bam, looks good. So here's the orbital sander, and here's that extra bit of padding I was talking about. So once you put that on, then I grab, this is my 80 grit, and this comes with the mesh sanding pads, which I love these mesh ones. They're awesome, absolutely fantastic. Anyway, so you put that on there. So when you're going like around trim or like, you know how some baseboard have like the courtois or anything like that, it kind of just like molds around it. As you see here, it just gives you that extra bit so you can get that extra bit around. So if you're sanding your baseboard, then it'll mold around them little archives, and it makes it a lot better finish, which is kind of cool. So here's my my vacuum attachment. So we'll clip it on, and this fits various other ones I didn't say earlier. It's a 1.25 inch, 1 7/8, and 2.5 inch hose adapters. So pretty much all your standard hose adapters, it's gonna fit. The battery, I'm gonna hook up my Packout vacuum just so I create a lot less dust. Turn it on. On 4, click my light on. And you can see there how easy, this is paint marker, and it's soaked in, so you can see how good of a job it does there. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Solo and noon.